Alright. Sega, yeah. 1986. This is the Sega SG-1000. Very old, I guess, competitor to the NES. You can kind of guess. Didn't actually go very well. Okay, the controller, I think, only has like one button. Or two, so... Oh, you can play two-player. Interesting, we're not doing that. Game start. There's no music, no nothing. Until you start the game. Very terrible sound effects too, by the way. I tested this for like a minute, and my ears started bleeding, so... Here we are. Gulkave. What do I know about this game? It's a horizontal shooter, nothing more, nothing less. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. But it was a checkpoint, apparently. What the hell is this? Barrier? What does that mean? So yeah, same rules apply. We're gonna play this for as long as I can. Try not to suffer. Okay, no more barrier, I guess. This is very simple as far as horizontal shooters go. I don't know they existed back in like 86. I figured it'd be more vertical type Galaga type shit. Don't mean to cuss in the beginning of these videos, but it always comes out. Can't really suppress personality, but oh my god. I'm not checking the I'm gonna pause that because hell no. Okay, I wasn't looking at the preview as I usually do. And I just realized while we sit here on the screen, I don't care if I die, to be honest. I didn't switch over to public on the vertical side. YouTube does this thing where if you forget to unlist or list back your video or stream, it sometimes just sees it as like, you know, it doesn't put it out there or anything. It just keeps it as is, which kind of sucks. There have been a few times where I forget to do it entirely, so it doesn't really matter, but it still kind of sucks. So, I just made it public, refresh, go back in. Now the optimal thing is that it goes in and then starts, you know, putting it out there, giving impressions so people would actually click on it or actually look at it, but like I said, sometimes it doesn't even do that, so. It's always been an issue if I forget to list back a stream or video or something that I just unlisted for whatever reason. I think it would be the same if you privated it beforehand, and there you go. This is going to be a short stream, we're not making it very far. Only other one we've played has been Gradius, Onami shooter. Wasn't that bad, actually. Quite enjoyed it, and what is... God. Oh, there's power-ups. If the shooting noise is annoying to you, well, I gotta listen to it at a bit higher volume, so... That's all I gotta say about this game. I mean, it's not bad. I don't know why the Sega SG... Well, I know why it failed, because Nintendo, but... It's not a bad console, it's just... It didn't have what Nintendo did, which was a monopoly on games. Essentially. Multi-platform stuff didn't start to come out until, like, the Genesis era. And, like, the more high-profile stuff that would come out for, like, the Commodore, or have ports to those types of consoles. This one shoots faster. Not bad. We're getting faster enemies, though. My ears are not bleeding yet, unfortunately. We're out of barrier, though. There's, like, slight animation on the ship, which is pretty cool. We've played Gunstar as well on the Neo Geo. Now I remember. We're dying, actually. Yep. Very precise hitbox on that. Yeah, we're not making it very far. Oh, I was at the end. I did it. Oh my god. Not a single second wasted. Not even a transition or anything. What the hell? I wonder if I can continue off of that. Well, we got a high score. We got the highest score on the cartridge. No numbers. Okay. Continue. Nice. You can continue. I like this. So as far as I know, the SG-1000 has like a... I want to say thumbstick, like an actual stick instead of a gamepad. Like a literal stick. I saw some images of it, and I don't remember seeing like the typical gamepad. You know, kind of like it's got more of an Atari stick. That's what I saw anyway. Wow. Okay. I gotta get more barrier. This one's the most grating sound effect out of all the power-ups we've had yet. Look at these Galaga ships. No shame. Well, we have to continue, so I'm not too mad at trying to play this. If anything, we can probably make it far enough. If I start looking at the screen and not, you know, the score or anything. So I don't get hit with that. Okay, there is... Okay, we just started. We just started, come on. There's like a length? No, that's a fire, like, power-up thing at the bottom. I thought it was like how long we've been playing for. But if it's saving our progress, then we should be halfway. I mean, we're already seeing, like, the Galaga ships. And I'm about to die again. Yeah, it happened. You gotta start from the whole beginning. I mean, that's fine. As long as you save my progress in level. Yeah, there's only 2 buttons. Or only 1 button, technically. I want to be specific. I haven't actually seen the entirety of the library for the SG, but if I had one, I mean, I wouldn't be too mad. There's a lot of good titles on the NES, but again, I wouldn't have been too mad. If anything, I would have been more happier getting a PC engine. If we're comparing consoles of the era, but... Pre-90s, maybe, yeah, I'll stick with a NES, but I wouldn't be too mad about having an SG-1000 or anything. Hell, I wouldn't be mad having any Sega console. Yeah, I actually like them. They've got some solid titles, especially the Saturn and the Dreamcast. And then the Genesis, in my opinion, has better versions of NES games, so... Plus you get the Sega CD. 32X doesn't really matter because there's not much on it, so... But what is there is still good. Wow, okay. I'm not doing this on purpose, mind you. Try not to get hit, but it's hard. You don't move very fast. I want to at least get to the next level and then I can stop this scream from making me descend further into madness. It's those flying orbs that just go everywhere. Especially because I can't hit behind me and I can... I don't know, you could go up, but... How long have we been going for? 12 minutes. This is going to be the shortest stream because there's not much for me to show this game. You know, half the time I play these very, very old games. We're talking pre-80s. it's less of a fight with the game itself and more of a fight with, like, the sound chip. Seeing how long I can stand it. That's why you don't see as many Atari 2600 games on here. Only a couple that I've deigned to actually play. Damn. And I guess the other reason why I wouldn't play old games like this for too long would be no checkpoint, no save, nothing. But that's not a thing up until like the 16-bit era, where you actually had memory for saving stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this disgusting sound effect going on right now. Damn, again. Yeah, I can barely see him down there, and I was wondering what was shooting at me before. Oh my god. We're not doing too good. This is gonna be the last one. I'm losing it. I can barely hear now. My ears are ringing. It's such a wonder, like, we played these games as kids, but it's like, how can you stand that sound effect? Most of them, really. Even playing old stuff like Pokemon, as iconic as it is, it just hurts playing the Game Boy ones, the Game Boy original ones. That was Gulkave. Is there much to say? No, it's a Sega original. I would have said Konami with that font, but it's just Sega. I mean, it says right there, original game by Sega, copyright. But yeah, until next time, then I guess. Goodbye. I'll try to pick less shooter games. I'm not fond of playing horizontal or vertical shooters, so. Only a few more on the list, though. Wow, there was bosses. But yeah, goodbye. Enjoy.